Shalom. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. That's GMS. Peace and blessing to the occupant of you Aquath across the four winds. This is your brother Batamaya from Great Millstone, Houston, coming to you with a lesson. I saw this article on Essence, which is from Essence Magazine, a so-called black magazine. But I saw the post and just want to go into the hypocrisy of our people. I think I'm going to title this Ye Hypocrites. But yeah, you have this city girl, the nigger woman. I'm assuming she's from the tribe of Judah, but she could be from, the Southern Kingdom. Being from, what's that, South Florida, Miami. I mean, she could be Northern Kingdom anyway, but these lessons are for you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But I saw this, and I just kind of wanted to go into it, make a few points, bring out a few precepts. Lord willing, is edifying. Young Miami doesn't want her daughter living like a city girl. The star talks being a proud city girl, but wanting her daughter kept far away from that lifestyle. I want her raised totally different. Now, you're proud to be a city girl on the one hand, but on the other hand, you want your daughter to be raised totally different. So you can see the hypocrisy in that already. I pulled up hypocrite in etymology online. Hypocrite, circa 1200. False pretender to virtue or religion. Scroll down. Stage actor, pretender, dissembler. And I kind of want to go into a few of these words also, but a stage actor, what does she do? She performs on stage. I mean, and then look what she performs in. Like, you think she's, she would be covered up? No. She's a city girl. They promote Hot Girl Summers, whether it's with Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, who else? Nicki Minaj, and of course the city girls. They become real popular, especially with the younger generation. Let me go into a few of these other words also before I start digging deep into the into this. Oh man, Salakia brothers. Let's see which word I want to go into next. Let's go into virtue. So virtue in the on the etymology online, circa 1200, moral life and conduct. You think she has any morals? Speaking of morals, she did another interview. I guess it was just like a talk host or on her podcast, which she's dating P. Diddy, Sean P. Diddy Combs. And the reason why I'm laughing because I've seen comments on Instagram putting the emphasis on P because her and whomever she was interviewing or talking with, she was talking about how she don't mind getting peed on or whatnot. You think that's any morals? Like, your daughter, it's online, so you don't think your daughter will hear that? You're supposed to conduct yourself as a Israelite woman, but they don't want to be Israelites. And we get it. They want to be proud Americans. You see, proud city girl. That was it on that one. Let me see. Let me get a precept. Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So she's a proud city girl, but that's going to lead to destruction. What are you going to do? You're going to keep catching these bodies. All these men DNA is going to be inside of you. Like, you're just destroying yourself inside and out. And then ultimately, if you last long in Jacob's trouble, you're going to get hit with a missile. Ultimately, you're going to be evaporated. Let me look up this word haughty also. That's a good one. I want to go back to the etymology. Haughty, proud and disdainful. 1520s are redundant of okay. High in one's own estimation. So when you go into the definition of city girl, there's really no concrete definition of a city girl. Her and her I say the other half of the city girls is two of them, but it's a whole bunch of these little minions out here, as El Apostle Ricard would say, these GMO babies running around. All you can hear is them saying period. So when you hear them saying that, you just know they got it from the city girls. But pretty much her definition was a city girl is about getting her bag, sexually empowerment, and looking for men to level them up financially. So they looking for someone to take care of them. Ultimately, they want to make their own money, but spend the men's money. So they kind of want to have a traditional lifestyle and be modern at the same time, which is a bunch of confusion. And then you get sexual empowerment. Come on now. Pride leaves before destruction, like I was going into. All they're going to do is keep riding the cock carousel. Actually, let me get this precept too. Because they always talking about get the bag, secure the bag, this and that. Let's see what the scriptures have to say. Haggai chapter 1 verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. In the music industry, especially if you're a performer, you're an entertainer, you don't make that much money. Most of that money goes to those Caucasians, those self-proclaimed white people, the record label owners, which more than likely they're Edomites. It's a very high chance that those are Edomites. Most of them are. Who was that? Lee Arcone. He's definitely a demon. But that's who gets most of their money. So Haggai 1 and 6, ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag filled with holes. So you trying to secure the bag as a city girl, all you're going to do is end up losing your money, especially in the music industry. The more you got to sell a certain amount of records, they give you all these loans to pretty much put you in debt, which is basically what America is based on. It's just a debt system. Yeah, then in the article she was saying she don't want her daughter to be a city girl. She wants her daughter to be in the house pretty much, uh, closed off or ducked off pretty much, and she wants her in the books. But why are you promoting this to, your millions of fans across the wherever? I don't know if it's overseas yet, but I'll just say across the world, but mainly here in America, which is where a lot of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are, you Israelites. Let me see. Bring out a few more precepts. 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Come on now, these women living in pleasure. That's all they want to do. If I'm not mistaken, I just seen the clip. Her and P. Diddy was shopping and she just bought a Chanel bag. You think she's not living in pleasure? You know how many females want a Chanel bag? That bag probably was $5,000 just for a purse to hold what? Like, what do you put in your purse? Probably a bunch of makeup. You can look at the picture. She has all this makeup, has somebody hair in her head. She doesn't have on modest apparel. I mean, come on now. She's too proud to be covered up. Got these long nails. Come on, that's just a bunch of witchcraft. You can see the demons is all over these city girls. This will be the last precept. Sirach chapter 26, verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You think she fears the Lord? She look like she don't have no fear of the Lord. You think she's praising the Lord? I highly doubt it, because they worship Satan, especially in the music industry. We're living in the information age. It's way too much information out here, you know, especially exposing like P. Diddy. Come on now, he's a known mo, but you dealing with him. He also deals with other women, but he's dealing with men too. Like, come on, it's a lot going on. We have to get out of here. This place has to be destroyed. Matter of fact, let me go into a few more definitions too, Salakia, before I get out of here. Back at hypocrite in etymology, I was gonna go down some. Stage actor, pretender, a dissembler. So let me look up dissembler. Dissembler. One who conceals his opinions, character, etc. under a false appearance. One who pretends that a thing which is not. So she's pretending like being a city girl is such a good thing, but if it's such a good thing, you're proud to be a city girl, why don't you want your daughter to grow up to be a city girl? She's going to end up listening to your music. That was just like, I seen a clip of Cardi B hurry up and cut off the song WAP. Like, why don't you want your daughter to hear it? You was in the studio making it now. Y'all pushing that vibration onto your people for some money, for your fans, but now you don't want your own children to listen to your own music. A dissembler is one who tries to conceal what he is. A hypocrite, one who tries to make himself appear to be what he is not, especially to seem better than he is. So they try to make it seem like they're. As a matter of fact, let me get this, because the other half of the city girl, her definition of a city girl was pretty much knowing your worth and making sure that the man pay. If y'all have some type of deal or whatnot, with your partner, then whatever y'all work out is between y'all. But she was like, I give a lot, so I expect a lot. Like, you're supposed to give a lot. That's what a woman is. A woman is a female servant. Like, you're supposed to do a service first and foremost to your dad. Then your dad gives you off, to your husband, and then your husband does the service to Yahweh Shai, and of course, we're about our Father's business, Yahweh. It's an order. You're supposed to do things decently in order. But, what type of service are they doing? Come on now. But I don't want to keep, I don't want to drag this out too long. Lord willing, this was edifying. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. GMS, peace and blessing to the Akim and a few Akwath across the four winds. A Baba Ball, and Shalom, Akiyan.